Good morning. It's a warm Saturday morning. I am at Ray Roberts Lake State Park, the Johnson Branch unit, going for a morning hike on the Dallas Off-Road Biking Association trails here. I'm on the Dogwood Canyon Trail. There are lots of intersecting trails that you can bike or hike to form multiple loops. This one I think is around full loop is around 4 miles. They have some beginner trails, intermediate, and some very advanced trails with, I think the orange loop has a couple hundred feet of elevation change, so it's pretty technical. But it's a nice trail system and nice scenery. Enjoy a nice hike with Brody and check out this part of the state park, which I haven't really been to before. So today, Brody. The trails here are really nice. They're actually very well maintained. The soil is pretty much a mix of kind of a sandy sandstone and rock, some rocky areas. There is very dense tree cover, so in the shaded areas we did get some rain last week, so there are spots where it will get kind of muddy, but in general at this time of the year and through the summer I think it's going to be, it drains out pretty quickly. So unless it was really heavy rains, I don't think you'd have a problem for the most part, but you need to call and check with the park to make sure that the trails are open if you're going to mountain bike on them, because they can close them potentially. I'm shooting this, it's May 14th, and it's very humid and warm today. It's probably in the mid 70s already, but this time of the year I'm really glad I brought the bug spray, because the mosquitoes right now are pretty intense actually. So if you're coming out here this time of the year in the morning, early morning, I think mosquito spray is a requirement. The trail system starts at the parking lot, but it's not really obvious because it's kind of near one of the camping loops in the Dogwood camping loop area. So you kind of, they're not really labeled that I saw with mountain bike trail signs or DORBA signs. So you kind of have to start in the Dogwood Canyon Trail that sort of begins at like a little pavilion in the parking lot area, and start walking that trail. And then once you kind of get a little bit further into the system, you'll start seeing the signs, which I just showed back there, and then it's really well marked. This is the hardest trail in the park, and you can see this is the kind of stuff you can expect on this trail if you're mountain biking. There are lots of segments where there's some pretty good sized rocks and boulders in your way, plus obviously the tree cover. You'll see lots of roots sticking out that you'll have to account for. The trails are actually pretty wide. There's a section of this trail that runs alongside the lake, which is nice. A couple of really nice views from the trail. And there's lots of people. I can hear them out there, their boats fishing. I don't know if there's a stop along the way where we can get down to the water, but from the map it didn't look like it, but we'll see. The other thing to keep in mind if you're the first one out there is you're going to be pulling down all the spider webs across the trails like I am. They're everywhere. And you can't really see them, and it's just unavoidable. But if you freak out about spider webs, you're going to encounter a lot of them on the trails out here. Good boy. Haven't really seen too many people out here. There's only been 2 mountain bikers that I've seen and a couple hikers, and that's it. But not nearly as crowded as I was expecting it to be, because there's a big Boy Scout troop here camping. But really nice to get away, some peace and quiet, and it's really pretty out here. That pretty much wraps up the Red Loop. Really nice trail system here. Would be much better, I think, a little bit early in the year when it's cooler, and if there's a breeze. But there's pretty much something for everyone out here, whether you're hiking or mountain biking, so highly recommended. Well, I'm going to wrap this up. Really thank you for watching, and if you like this, give it a thumbs up, and if you're interested in more, think about subscribing, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care.